Mr. Peter Obi is a thoroughbred professional and fellow of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. He has excelled both in private enterprise and public service, and had at various times been the chairman, Fidelity Bank PLC, chairman, Guardian Express Mortgage Bank Limited, chairman, Paymaster PLC, to mention just a few. As governor, he was elected vice chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum and chairman, Southeast Governors Forum, amongst numerous other federal government appointments. Recently honored as the Outstanding Igbo Man of the Decade by the Champion newspaper, Mr. Obi is credited with introducing fundamental changes in Nigerian politics and is remembered for the following achievements while in office: exemplary commitment to reforms and development, building relationships between Anambra State and other countries such as USA, Britain, Russia, European Union, Belgium, Israel, Venezuela, and others. Attracted big Fortune 500 companies like SAB Miller, Distel, and GlaxoSmithKline, Nemeth Pharmaceuticals, etc. to Anambra State. Under him, Anambra State was rated the least indebted state in Nigeria by the Debt Management Office. Anambra was adjudged by the Federal Ministry of Works the state with the best network of roads in the country, having asphalted over 800 kilometers of roads. He reopened long-closed schools and returned missionary schools to the original owners with a grant of 6 billion naira for their rehabilitation, distributing over 30,000 computers, internet access, Microsoft academies to over 500 schools. Anambra State students, for the first time, achieved first place nationwide in the 2013 WAEC and INEC Common Entrance Examinations. He provided 700 buses to secondary schools in the state and provided boreholes to over 300 schools. He also built classroom blocks in all the 177 communities in the state. He ensured the payment of over 35 billion naira in outstanding pensions and gratuities in the state since 1999. Before he became governor, no single health institution was accredited in the state. But under his administration, 10 schools of nursing, midwifery, and medical technology, as well as 2 hospitals, were accredited. Mr. Peter Obi stands for justice and fairness and was the first Nigerian governor to reclaim his governorship mandate after 3 years in the court, giving confidence to others to pursue their stolen mandates. He is also the first governor in Anambra State to serve for 2 terms since democratic rule in 1979. Perhaps Mr. Peter Obi's greatest legacy in office was his financial prudence. He funded development projects without borrowing money from financial institutions, nor raising bonds. And he handed over to his successor, Mr. Willie Obiano, also an alumnus of LBS, the sum of 75 billion naira in the form of cash local foreign investments. In a recent testimony, the Anglican Bishop of the Diocese of Amici, Right Reverend E.O. Ikako, spoke glowingly of Mr. Peter Obi while advising his successor, Mr. Willie Obiano, to toe his checkered steps. Mr. Obi is a native of Amatutu village, Agulu, Anaucha, LGA of Anambra State, and he's married to Margaret with 2 children. For contributing in an outstanding way to the development of Anambra State and Nigeria, for contributing in building an oasis of sanity and expanding the ideas of what is possible and what can be done in the society, setting new standards in the process, and for reflecting the ideals of the school both in private and public service, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi is hereby being honored with the Lagos Business School Distinguished Alumni Award.
This is not just a story, this is a resurrection call, the story of one man against a broken system, and why 2027 may be our final chance to rescue Nigeria. His name, Peter Gregory Obi. And this is the battle for Nigeria's soul. He didn't rise by accident. He wasn't born into power. Peter Obi came from Onitsha, Anambra State, a boy raised by discipline, refined in business, and shaped by global excellence. Before politics, he built success. Next International, Fidelity Bank, Guardian Express, Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, Lagos Business School. He didn't need power, he created it. This man was not looking for a title. He was called to fix a country. If you believe Nigeria needs truth, subscribe now. Don't listen alone. Share this. Tag someone. The time to act is now. In 2006, Peter Obi took power as governor of Anambra. The corrupt struck back. They impeached him, but he fought. The Supreme Court reinstated him. He returned not for revenge, but to rebuild. In 8 years, he left $75 billion in the treasury. He paid debts, fixed schools, repaired hospitals. Anambra topped WAEC results, first time ever. While others looted, he saved. While others borrowed, he invested. While others lied, he said, "Go and verify." Then came 2023. The Nigerian people rose. They backed him. Millions believed. But the system panicked. INEC's technology mysteriously failed in his strongholds. Votes disappeared in rivers. They changed tallies in Benue. Observers were blocked. Figures manipulated. Credibility buried. And when he sought justice, they told him, "Go to court." He went, but the courts were bought. The judges said, "Not enough evidence." The Supreme Court refused to look at new proof. They silenced the truth. Peter Obi didn't lose that election. He was robbed. This is not entertainment. This is war. Click subscribe. Share this now. Tag 5 people who care about truth. Why does the system fear Peter Obi? Because he cannot be bought. He owes no godfather. He plays no dirty game. He speaks with results, not slogans. He governs with numbers, not emotions. He carries truth, not propaganda. They call him tribal. They say he has no structure, but they forget Jesus didn't have a political party. Martin Luther had no senator. Truth doesn't need structure. Truth needs courage. Peter Obi terrifies the corrupt because he's the only thing they cannot control. 2027 is not another election. It is Nigeria's last chance at redemption. If Tinubu or another puppet rules again, what will be left? Insecurity will deepen, the naira will die, our children will flee, hope will collapse. Peter Obi is not just a candidate, he is the line between survival and extinction. We don't need a tribal man. We need a tested man, a man with scars, not chains, a man who served, not stole. You can't sit and scroll. Subscribe right now. Share this video. Drop your views in the comment. Tag everyone who dreams of a better Nigeria. To his haters, ask yourself, why do you fear the truth? Why hate the only leader who lives simple, flies economy, saves money, delivers results? To his critics, look again. Don't let bitterness blind your hope. To the obedient, discipline yourselves. Stop fighting trolls. Start building teams. Recruit. Mobilize. Train. Peter Obi is not the Messiah, but he is the Moses. He has brought us to the gates of promise. Now we must fight to enter. This movement must rise beyond Peter Obi. It must become a spirit, a revolution, a generational fire. The Tinubu government wakes up every day with fear because they know Obi is coming. He is not yelling, he's not bribing, he is not burning. He is organizing quietly, strategically, consistently. That's what gives them high blood pressure every day. You've listened, now fight back with your voice. Subscribe, follow, share, comment, tag. Don't just hope. Act, don't just believe. Build, don't just cry. Vote, mobilize, win. 2027 is coming, and this time Nigeria must what